I don't know how well I can do explaining this, but I have a theory about suicide and depression and riots, politics, day-to-day life that I haven't been seeing in my studies, trying to figure out what's going on in my head, what's going on in my head. And what my theory is, I believe that when the electric impulse travels down the nerve and fires to send the chemical response to the neuron across, that it creates a wave. That blast of electric energy that's created in our brain creates a wave. And that wave transmits, just like a light particle or electromagnetic wave or radioactive, whatever, waves. We know about waves. Don't think anybody's ever measured the waves created in the brain when the synapse occurs, which is constant. If that's true, then we know, without a doubt, we have a mind. All right? I believe we have more than a mind. I believe we have a social consciousness, a secondary mind, if you will. And I believe that secondary consciousness, that social consciousness, there's me and then there's us, that social consciousness collects and receives waves from, I don't know how far out one human body can it may be global. It may be yards. I believe it's at least miles. Because I believe that the environment that we're in reflects deeply on how we feel. I don't think you can be happy and joyous all the time in prison, because everybody in jail feels like shit. And all them people feeling like shit is transmitting waves. And you're picking up all the waves from all the people feeling like shit. You're going to feel like shit. If you got 15 kids picking on and bullying one kid, you got 15 sets of waves pounding on that secondary mind, that consciousness. Now that mind kicks in, starts saying shit. You're no good. Them kids are right. You're fucked up. You should kill yourself. You're just not worth being on this planet. And it ain't you. It ain't the kid. It's the fucking social consciousness kicking in. I know it's happening with me, because I know I ain't having them motherfucking thoughts that are telling me I'm a piece of shit. I know that ain't me. I know me. Them thoughts are not allowed to pass through anymore. I'm aware of them now. I understand. And I'm guarding me. Motherfucker think I'm crazy. That's fine. I don't care if people think I'm crazy. I think I'm right. I think the same thing happens in a political season. I've seen some intelligent human beings saying some of the most stupid things I've ever heard in my fucking life about, oh, the Democrats did that, or no, the Republicans did that. It's a fucking act of nature, fool. Jesus fucking Christ, it's your mind telling you that shit. It ain't real. It's social consciousness. I didn't mean to get wound up. I'm following this lead. I'm going to look a little bit more into it, but I think we need to tie physics into psychiatry and into neurology. And I think we need to find this link, and at a minimum, we need to understand it and keep it blocked out of your minds. And you'll find that there's less suicides, there's less crime, there's less kids going in schools and shooting other kids. But we need to study this and be aware of it, and we need to teach it. And on this last fucking note, I want to know why the United States of America doesn't have the best school system on the fucking planet. When you can explain that to me, I'll vote for your ass.